Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Assembly. I don't have a ton of time right now because I have to go pick up my son from school in about half an hour. So I think what we should do is get Bruno killed. Not really, hopefully. Hopefully what I'm actually going to do is clear out an infestation and maybe even take out a plague heart if I can do it fast enough. Now, the only person who's joined me in my chat so far is Rannothcord, who, by the way, on his own channel, just did a video where he blasted through and took out 25 infestations in 25 minutes on foot, which is just crazy. I'm not going to be accomplishing anything that dramatic. I'm going to be lucky if I manage to take out one infestation and maybe a plague heart. So let's see what I can pull off. Rannothcord, you have my respect for what you were able to do on your channel that I will probably not be able to do on mine. I mean, I would not be surprised if the Plague Heart completely murders Bruno, and, I mean, not itself, obviously, probably summoning zombies to do it. One thing I should point out, by the way, is that I am playing update 29.1. That's a hotfix that we released today. It's got some minor fixes to it. Probably the most important one is the fact that the radio command... The radio command that summons new... Oh, no, you don't. Get off me. Dang it. All right, well, let's figure out what we're going to do then about all these zombies. You all coming after me? Cool. Let's make a fire. Get off me. Oh, okay. Anyway. Okay, good. I was checking to see if Bruno had gunslinging. He does not. Bruno has assault. Which means he can carry more bullets than most people, which is nice. Okay, I'm getting way too tired. I, of course, as always, did not bring any... Oh, there's a freaking Juggernaut. Cool. I hope that Juggernaut hasn't been counted among the zombies in the infestation. It seems like it probably has, though. Oh, it's an entire horde. An entire horde has crept up on this infestation. And is now... No, I'm sorry. We're not dealing with this. Okay, so anyway, this has been a disaster, mostly because I let that screamer let off a scream. If I hadn't done that, this horde probably would not have converged on this location, and we wouldn't be dealing with the same kind of nonsense. So... let's just go do something else for a bit. I'm not taking out that infestation after all. So update 29.1, that hotfix. Let's go down here. So the radio command that summons new enclaves into your world, it was actually failing to fire off its mission. And so you would get a new enclave, but you wouldn't have a mission pointing you in the right direction to find them. So it fixed that. It also fixed an issue with infestations, where I believe that there was a cap on how many you could have. And so, things like Rannothcord's, 25 infestations was kind of broken. You couldn't do things like that. Okay, so having failed that that infestation, I should probably find something else to do. Let's go and deal with the plague heart. So eventually, long term, we've kind of brought our current base up to its capacity. It can't really do anything else. So eventually, I'm going to want to claim Whitney Field as a base. Whitney Field is here, and it's guarded by 3 plague hearts. So I'm going to need to take them all out eventually. I don't think Bruno's going to be in a position to take out 3 plague hearts by himself, however. So I'm just setting the sights nice and low on one plague heart. Let's see what I can accomplish. Where is the plague heart? Is it... Ah, it's in here. Okay, let's deal with these guys first. Oh, come on. Okay. let's get some nice stamina back. And then let's hit this guy with this heavy weapon as much as we can. Okay, and then let's get bitten by a zombie. That's great. Let's get tackled and bitten by a zombie. Oh, get off. Oh, no, get back. Get away. Stop it. I can't even run. Come on. All right. Nope. This is going too poorly. Let's see if I can crush the zombies on me. Oh, look, some bloaters. Oh my gosh. Okay, this has gone horribly. So, maybe the fact that I only play State of Decay once a week is a problem. Because I'm clearly not cut out for this. Look how bad my health is right now. Oh, this is awful. Welcome to the chat, Scott Lannon. Nice to have you. Oh gosh! Okay, good. I thought for a second I was about to get hit by that bloater. Oh, it hit somebody. All right. What can I do now? I'm almost dead. Let's go home. Let's go back home. You gotta know when to cut and run. Gotta know when to cut and run. So, how's everybody in the chat doing? You having a good day? Having a better day than Bruno here is having? Oh, so AU Throw just showed up in the channel for the first time, I believe. It says, thank you for making this game. It's such a fun time to play. Thank you so much for saying so. That really makes me feel good. I'm really glad you're having a good time with it. I've completely lost track of where I am. Ah, there I am. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so part of me is like, okay, well, apparently, if I'm not cut out to fight Plague Hearts right now, I mean, at least I did do one layer of damage to that Plague Heart. Worst case scenario, I just keep going back and doing one layer of damage to that Plague Heart until I've done it 3 times and then it's dead. But, yeah, I'm thinking, normally I'd be like, okay, well, let's at least not have this trip be a waste. Let's go pick up some resources or something like that. But, I mean, Bruno's in such bad shape. One hit from a plague zombie is going to annihilate him. So, no, let's... Oh, frickin'... No. Okay, we've got a feral here who's about to tackle Bruno. Oh, and now I can hear a Juggernaut, too. Okay. No. Inside the base. Hey, everybody. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Freaking Juggernaut, man. I'm assuming they took care of the feral? Everything is going wrong for Bruno. Ugh. Wait, that feral's still up, isn't he? He's just targeting other people. Oh, gosh. This place is a disaster. Okay, are we good? Have Bruno's friends dealt with the problem? Good. Great. Awesome. Well, let's have a look at our community. See who else we can bring in. Okay, oh, Creighton. So everybody's sick. That's the main thing I'm pulling out of this, is everybody's sick. But Creighton just recovered. He was sick when I first set things up, and now he's a little better. And he's a gunslinger, which is really nice. He's a swordplay guy, so he's not going to be amazing with a heavy weapon, but might still be worthwhile. Let's see, what kind of equipment does Creighton have on him? He's got a shotgun, not great for Plague Hearts. He just can't deliver enough bullets quickly enough. Actually, Bruno, are you still here? Hey, Bruno. You know what? You had a really nice gun, actually, that I never bothered to use because I was so concerned with running away. So why don't we swap weapons with you, Bruno? You can have the shotgun. I'm sure you'll do great things with the shotgun. Let me take the rest of the equipment that you've been carrying around. We'll see if Creighton here can finish the job. So let's give Creighton some more healing supplies. I mean, I could give him a pipe bomb. I think we're probably fine, though. I did give Bruno some cure. But, oh, actually, you know what? I've got some stuff in the trunk, but I think I'd actually like to make a new toolkit. Just keep the stuff that's in the trunk already. Make a new toolkit to go fix that car. But yeah, let's see if Creighton can get out there and finish the job. And he's got gunslinging. He should have an easier time taking care of the smaller zombies. So, You Know Stuff said that they've been playing a lot of State of Decay 1 Breakdown lately. More fun now getting characters like Ray Santos, LOL. Yeah, so... Oh, wait. We need to gas this car up, too. Yeah, so Breakdown was really interesting because it took a really different approach to characters in general than the rest of State of Decay. Most of State of Decay, you know, like in the early sort of story-driven campaigns, like, you know, Lifeline in the original game, you had sort of a core set of, you know, specifically authored characters, and then on top of that set of characters, you had a whole bunch of randos. Now, in State of Decay 1, they weren't actually procedurally generated. They were just... We created a bunch of different zombies... a bunch of different survivors who had different traits and things, and then we randomized their names. So it felt like you could get the same person twice, but if they had a different name, you could pretend, oh, it's a different person with really similar skills, and that was fine. In State of Decay 2, we added procedurally generated characters, where you genuinely were getting characters who were completely unique, who no other player has ever played before. And that was a lot of fun. And that ended up being, you know, one of the sort of key parts of the experience of State of Decay. But it's interesting looking back at Breakdown, because Breakdown, it had procedurally generated characters, or not procedurally, it had, you know, randos. I'll call them randos, when they're not really procedurally generated, but they don't have a strong identity, and you're not really meant to think of them as being sort of specifically authored characters. Breakdown had randos, especially early on in Breakdown. You know, you would mostly be encountering random characters. Okay, I'm still totally freaked out by this infestation. I'm not going anywhere near it, not with 2 Juggernauts there. Not until I've got a little bit more, say, explosives, and, you know, if I find myself a grenade launcher, maybe I'll go back. But Breakdown actually went in the other direction. It leaned into the authored characters. Gave more... We actually took some of the random-ish character models and gave them specific identities. It gave them specific names and, you know, arrays of interesting traits. Or actually, no, I think in some cases we took models that hadn't been used yet. Like, I think that Amelia Krasman, for instance, I think was a model that was just sitting around that we hadn't actually used yet. And so we made her this, like, combat badass. Because we thought that would be fun to unlock. But yeah, it sort of went with, you know, instead of having every character be unique and irreplaceable, we went with treating characters like fun, unlockable loot, which is just a really different experience. And so it's kind of fun seeing, you know, this basically the same game working well with a lot of different, you know, ways of handling characters. There's not only one way for it to work. There's a lot of different ways that could be fun. So I guess, you know what, actually... Oh, I never actually equipped the gun. Okay, do I have time to do that? Yes. Good. Okay, so does everyone know that I'm in here? If we haven't summoned any new zombies yet, it's probably in my interest. Okay, no, they're just coming faster and faster. Okay. You know what? Here's a fire. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Fire doesn't kill you very fast. All right, that was actually a stupid idea. Oh, stop biting me, you jerk. Okay. Oh, here comes the obligatory feral. You can hear it. Okay. Stop. Stop it. Okay, I'm just gonna run through here. There we go. Because I've got a gunslinging character, ferals are a little bit less scary. I would like to have a little bit of stamina when I go back in, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot of options here. Oh, what the heck? Another one? No, 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 no. That is not fair. And he's surrounded by buddies. Oh, crap. No, come here. Come here. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Get so freaking many. So freaking many. Probably that screamer has something to do with it. Woo! All right. There we go. Who's left? Let's switch back to our quieter gun. And then meet a zombie who can't be killed with a gun. Whew. Anyway, yeah, so Breakdown is so interesting because we treated characters like unlockable collectibles instead of treating them like unique flowers. And because in Breakdown, it's different because in Breakdown, you are expected to die a lot, to lose a lot, to suffer like entire party wipes fairly frequently. And so going back and grabbing the same set of characters with the same set of skills again and trying again in that sort of iterative process, that makes a lot of sense, you know, to have a world where instead of characters always being unique and you having to sort of rediscover them from scratch each time, instead having characters who are who are memorable and recognizable, and you can sort of formulate, okay, on my next run, I'm going to start with this character because they have this ability, and then I'm going to unlock that character because they've got that ability, and you can sort of do that sort of iterative messing around with different ideas versus, you know, a more sort of long-term traditional, say, State of Decay 2 game where you don't know who you're going to get. You don't even know who's going to be available, and each time you discover a character, you're sort of figuring them out from scratch. That takes longer. It's a little harder to sort of plan ahead, and it's appropriate for, you know, for a sort of a long-term game like State of Decay, but it doesn't work as well for an experience like, say, Breakdown, you know, that where being able to sort of plan ahead, know what your possibilities are, and make, you know, strategic choices is part of the experience. So it's interesting. I don't know, like as the franchise moves forward, it'll be interesting to see, you know, what different character-related strategies we decide to sort of take on, because I feel like we've done enough different things between, you know, the sort of combination of authored characters and randos that we had in State of Decay 1 and in Lifeline, the sort of unlockable, memorable characters from Breakdown, the only doing authored characters in Heartland, and doing like all procedural characters with no authored memorable characters in State of Decay 2. There's like all these different strategies we've taken in State of Decay 2 over the course of the State of Decay franchise's lifetime. And so it's kind of nice and liberating, actually, because it means that we've got a lot of options. It means that, you know, this franchise isn't built on one particular strategy when it comes to characters. It's got a lot of potential strategies, and really, you know, it's up to us to sort of figure out each stage along the way what kind of experience we're hoping to create. Okay, so now here's a question. Can Creighton do it again? I've got 15 minutes before I need to leave to pick up my son. Creighton has got one health consumable. He's got one cure still. His infection is higher than, you know, higher than we want it to be. But he does have cure. And he's still got... He's still got a fair number of bullets. Like, no. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe the next one over? I'm just not interested in a Juggernaut Horde. I'm so sorry. I am just not. Not right now. Not with the kind of time pressure I'm under. Not with the vulnerability that I feel here in the Nightmare Zone. No, thank you. Okay. All right. Wait, what? Oh, I think I hit Y to open the door. Oh, weird. It's prompting me to kill zombies with the Y button. You know, I've got swordplay up to max, which means that my character can like can execute zombies from the front. This is not working. I really should use that. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Infected now. Great. There we. Okay, second tier. Let's get in the car. Let's get in the car and use our cure. There's a freaking feral coming. Oh, can I not use cure in the car? I thought I could use cure in the car. Okay, I thought I could use cure in the car. I apparently can't. That's cool. You know where I can probably use it? Up on top of a container. So, definitely not getting back in that car until the zombies are gone. Okay. Let's use the cure. Let's heal up here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... Wait, no. I'm gonna have to deal with whatever... I know I heard a feral. I'm gonna have to deal with a feral. Eventually. Because it's not gonna die when I take the plague heart out. But... Okay, unfortunately, the other zombies don't really know I'm here. Let me, make a noise. I want to pull the zombies over here so I can, like, jump past them and just assault the heart directly. So, yeah, looks like we've got zombies gathering all around from that one gunshot, thanks to the Nightmare Zone. Oh, hey! Was the game audio a little bit loud? That music's getting intense. I just pulled it down a little bit. Sorry if it was hard to hear. Okay, so it looks like everybody's gathered around me. Time to run for it. Okay. If I can just do enough damage to that heart that it explodes. There we go. Takes everybody out. Except, I gotta be careful. Because there could very easily still be a feral around here. I don't hear a feral. I don't see one on the map. But I know it's a possibility. Okay, let's grab... Oh, good! A repair kit. Thank you. I guess I'll grab that set of stuff, and then let's head back to the car. Where's the car? There's the car. Let's head back to the car. Nice and quiet. We'll fix the car up. Take a bunch of plague samples. There's so many zombies around here. Even though this is the Nightmare Zone, and you get very few plague samples from zombies, because I killed so many, there's still 3 lying around. Okay, Scott Lannon is comforting me that my voice is loud enough that it could be still heard over the nonsense in the game. That's good to hear. Ooh, I'd rather have a Bowie knife actually than this rescue knife. Okay, I've got. Actually, you know what? I should keep something on my back because I've got 1 spot left. Okay, so now I've got 2 spots left in my inventory to grab 2 more things. So let's go grab 2 more things. So we have a nice full backpack headed home. Take that. Okay, well, I want to bring this. And the backpack or let's grab the shriek knife. Why not? And why am I looking at stuff? I can't pick things up. Let's just go. Okay, zombies are starting to converge on me again. I think this pistol might not be completely silent. And, uh-oh, crap. Looks like our infestations are spreading. That's the problem with infestations. You leave one sitting there too long, it starts to multiply. And that's only going to get truer as we update the game and revise the way that infestations work. So, okay. we'll head down this way. Now, because I used some cure, I am starting to feel some anxiety about my medicine, but I think between killing those plague hearts and seeing what I can do about this infestation up here, I think I'm going to have enough influence when I get home to upgrade one of my medical outposts. And if I do that, then I'll have enough medicine coming in that I'll worry a little bit less about my access to cure. Hi there, awesome Twitch dude. Thanks for joining the chat. Oh, and somebody named No One, who's wondering if I've played in the lethal zone. I have attempted the lethal zone before. I mean, you know, when we were working on it, I, of course... What the... I tested it plenty. Because, you know, I was involved in tuning the lethal zone, deciding what kinds of difficulty, you know, advancements we'd be making in there. Oh, come on. No, stop it. Well, hey, at least it didn't scream. Oh, gosh, get off me. But, yeah, so as far as playing it on my own time, on my own channel, I've tried it once. And, stop it. There we go. I've tried it once, and it was a disaster. I think that I lost my community. I lost my entire community within 3 sessions. 3, like, hour-long sessions. So I lasted about 3 hours in the lethal zone. So right now, I'm working on building up my nightmare zone skills. And you can see I'm really still spooked by juggernauts and a lot of the hordes. I struggle to take down plague hearts. Like, nightmare zone, it used to be that dread zone was right in the sweet spot for my the difficulty level I could handle. I'm starting to get a little bit better at my own game so that I can handle nightmare as long as I'm very carefully choosing my battles and running away when I need to. I'm still very... Oh, we got some lovely grass pop in. That's great. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit better. I think that at some point, I'll probably get to the point where I'm confident enough in Nightmare that I'm actually willing to take on a Blood Plague Juggernaut without, you know, my entire team with me. Once I hit that point, maybe that's when I'll be ready for Lethal Zone. Right now, I'm not there. Right now, I'm still sort of getting used to Nightmare as being the difficulty where I typically play. Anyone still following me? Sort of. I got some time, though. So let's drop off all the crap we don't need to keep in the car. Including that, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this. All right, and we should go in and repair this weapon. By the way, I think that I brought 100 bullets with me, and I've got 35 left. So that was expensive, but it was 2 plague hearts. That's not too bad. At least for, you know, the level that I play at. That wasn't a bad trade for a couple of plague hearts. Oh, I should... Oh, hey, I just realized that both of my guns here are using the exact same ammo. What do I think about that? Is that okay? I mean, one's silent and one's really damaging, so... Yeah, actually, they still serve nicely different roles. It's not just... I don't like carrying 2 guns that are effectively the same gun using the same ammo, just because it feels like, well, why? Why not just use one gun all the time, if that's what you're going to do? But if the guns have different roles, or if they use different ammo, which means that, you know, you can run out of one and still have some left of the other. And of course, our different ammo calibers kind of have different roles to play anyway, because they do, you know, significantly more or less damage to the bigger enemies. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I just always feel wasteful if I bring guns that are too similar out into the field. I like to bring ones that are different, but I think that's what I've got here. So, Scott Lannon asks, can grass pop-in be improved on next gen? I'm playing on next gen, so we clearly have that problem on all platforms. But if you mean like in the future of the franchise, I mean, yeah, all those kinds of problems, you know, they get easier and easier to handle over time and with advancing technology and advancing resources and stuff. There are ways to handle them better now that I think that, you know, when you run into problems like that, usually there's something that could be done. It just takes a lot of time and effort to try to, you know, nail it and get it perfectly right. And it's with a game this size, it's very easy to fall behind on minor things, and so yeah, but yeah, it is totally possible that future iterations of the franchise will have less problems with that. It's just, you know, just making a game this huge and complex, there's just always things that are going to go wrong. And so I try to have a good sense of humor about it, just because I'm like, I mean, there's no way we're ever going to get on top of every potential problem, right? Typed Metal asks, are we going to get any April Fool's stuff for tomorrow? So I don't know if Heather's got anything planned that you know, like for social media. That's a fairly traditional thing for social media people to do, so I wouldn't be surprised. We don't have anything huge and dramatic, though. Nothing that took, like, development resources or anything. Oh, good, the Prepper Ant mission. Everyone loves the Prepper Ant mission. So I'm going to pause the game and start wrapping this up because I do need to go pick my son up from school. Osmo4K says, sometimes during sieges, some survivors stand by without fighting, and when the sieges are over, they ignore the remaining zombies. It's rare to die in your own base against yours. So, yeah, I think somebody, it might have been you in a different context, somebody has mentioned that to me recently, that sometimes survivors don't participate in sieges. And that surprises me. The way that our sieges work is, now, are you playing in the PTR, in the public test room, or are you playing in the live game? Because the way that our sieges work, they try to cast every character in your base and then put them into an AI mode that's all about watching out for enemies and attacking any enemy that enters your site. And so they should all be participating. We did make some revisions to the sieges for like new versions of them for the public test realm. So it's entirely possible that a bug crept in while we were revising the siege, in which case that'll be worth reporting. Not in the beta. Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure what's gone wrong, but that is worth reporting to support.stateofdecay.com. I'd really love to, you know, if that's a common problem you're running into a lot, then that's something that we should put into our system. So yeah, if you can report that, that'd be really great. Awesome Twitch dude asks, of the unreleased and unannounced stuff, what's your favorite? Nice try. Obviously, I'm not answering that. Was this update 29.1, was it just bug fixes? Yeah, pretty much. It was just fixing bugs. Apparently there were a lot of lighting bugs that it also fixed, in addition to the few things that I mentioned earlier on in the episode. So yeah, it's a few minor bug fixes. And the next sort of big update, we'll have to talk about that a little bit later, some other time. Oh, so the person who was asking about Lethal Zone earlier, I missed their follow-up. They said that they just beat Lethal Zone and it was brutal. First try, lost my whole community. Okay, so maybe I won't feel bad. Maybe I won't feel like I'm in bad company for having failed my first Lethal Zone community. I am looking forward to the time where I get confident enough that I can actually do a legit Lethal Zone playthrough. I think that sounds like a lot of fun, theoretically. Okay, yeah, so it is getting close to the time I need to leave to go get my son. So let's get out of here. There's a subscribe button, and there's a link to the next assembly video whenever I make that, which is actually going to be in like half an hour. I'm coming back. I just need to go pick up my son, and then we'll do more playtesting once I'm here.